In the last two videos we created the homes for Fauna, Rosey, and we created Nooks Cranny. We have 4 of the figures built together and set on the new little island. Next up is Kappn's Island boat tour, which definitely seems a lot smaller than building the houses, so this one shouldn't be as long as the previous 2 videos, but should be fun nonetheless. We're gonna have Kappn, we're gonna have Marshal, which is one of the island visitors, and yeah, just a bunch of cool Animal Crossing stuff, so let's get into this. This set only contains 3 bags instead of 6 and 7 like the previous 2, so like I said, this one is a lot smaller. Looking at the contents of this, it seems like we're going to start with Kappn's boat. So let's get this started. I'm going to open bag number 1. Yeah, we're going to need the boat. But before we get into things, we are going to create Kappn himself. Now, of course, Kappn is a long-time mainstay in the Animal Crossing series. Always key to some interesting exploring that you can do in the games. So definitely a character that Animal Crossing players are very familiar with. That is Kappn put together. Looking real cool. He's always a cool, calm and collective character in the Animal Crossing series. He has his own song, and I did notice, I'm gonna see if I can find it in here. Kappn has a song, and obviously KK is the Animal Crossing musician, and over here we have KK's slide of Kappn's song, which is really cool. So we're gonna start by creating the boat. Part 1 done. Kappn's boat finished. Kappn himself ready to take life by the horns. And I think it's probably gonna look a lot better if I press this on top of him. Yeah, I think that's better. Alright, Kappn can sit in his boat. And he's gonna wait for Marshal to be done exploring the little island. We have some spare parts, so we're just gonna move over here. Now you might think that Marshal is just grumpy, but he just spent a lot of Nook miles traveling to this island, and there's barely any treasure. The fruit is the same as on his home island. There's no treasure. The only thing he's catching is sea bass. So these are wasted Nook miles. And yeah, I'd be grumpy if I'd visit one of those islands. So completely understand Marshal's mood here. this little seed. That looks pretty cool already. Like this. Well, like I said in the last video, some things when it comes to plants, nature being perfectly imperfect. It's not symmetrical, but it's not supposed to be. I think it looks great. It's a nice cheesy sandwich with lettuce and tomato. Wonderful. Bon appetit. And we can attach these two together. And we have a natural sunblock in the tree, an unnatural sunblock in the parasol, 2 sunbeds, nice sandwich. You're gonna have to share, there's only one. So should have been better prepared for your trip. And I'm guessing that's why he's so grumpy right now, because he wanted his own sandwich, but now he has to share one with Kappn. And there we go, ready to catch some sharks or sea bass. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll sell it at Nooks Cranny. And if it's gonna be sea bass, it's gonna be a lot of sea bass before we can upgrade our home, but it's gonna be worth it. I guess this is gonna look a bit weird, but I'm just gonna do it because I don't want to lose the part or accidentally throw it on the spare parts pile. So just ignore that. That's not how you fish. I know that's not how you fish, but that's how we're gonna do it for now. Okay, we can add that on front of here apparently. Which, keeping the sandwich warm. Slowly but surely grilling that cheese on the sandwich. It's gonna be a long burn, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be delicious. I'm telling you. I'm gonna place that right here. Here we go. Look at how much luxury you have here. You have a coconut drink. You're just fishing relaxingly on your sunbed with a nice cheese tomato lettuce sandwich in front of a fire. Oh my god, this is the life. Wondering what this is going. Oh, I see. I see. This is another brilliant inside joke because once more, just like in previous sets, we have some bells. Do your magic. Camera focus. We're going to put the bells in here, and on top of it, we're going to build a brick, like a stone you can hammer at. Which is, of course, a Animal Crossing thing as well. It doesn't really fit two bells, fortunately, but I do want to use both of them. Yeah, there we go. Wonderful. Oh, it's so hidden as well. Love it. Just closes so well. Like if you don't know it's there, you're not gonna know it's like a secret compartment, even though it's just a tiny one. Absolutely love it. Okay, apparently we lock this onto here. It seems like we can really design the way we want this island to look as well. Like we could place this over here. We could place this bit in the middle in between the sunbeds. Yeah, there's quite a lot you can do with this, which I like. A little bit of freedom. As we just finished step 66. Just in case you didn't see the previous episode, you have neat little DIY recipes, just like in New Horizon. We have one in Nooks Cranny for sale, and there's one by a DIY table that belongs to Fauna's house, but in my little Animal Crossing universe, I placed it next to Nooks Cranny. There we go. We attach that over here. There's a lot of things you can change on this to really make it your own. I wonder if there's anything that I am going to change about it. The top of this is going on top of the white bit over here. And the funny thing is, if we look at this little hermit crab, on the top of it, it has something that in, I need to say it right, I think Fauna's house, or maybe Rosie's house, is used as a cupcake. So this hermit is technically not living in a shell, it's living in a cupcake. We attach that in front of the DIY recipe, and Kappn is done and ready for Salem. Yeah, like I said, we have a lot of detachable parts that we can you know, but in different angles. Like over here, this is probably something I prefer a bit more. The way it's over here, it's more elongated. This wide stretch out bit is pretty cool as well. There's like a lot of beach parts connected together. Probably gonna do something like that when I actually place it down. So yeah, well, I am gonna stop this recording and place it on the rest of the shelf. I'll be back with you in a little bit. It took a little while to get the pieces together, but I think I got it done. I made one bit of beach property. Fauna is hanging around with Kappn on the beach. She now lives on a beachfront property as well. Nook is still just minding his own business in front of his own business, while Rosey now has Marshal as a visitor. Over here we have Isabelle chilling in just a bit of greenlands. We have the makeshift DIY table moved over here, and the gift is also all the way up here in Assassin's Creedville. Just this is something that needs to be fixed, but I will. Because of height reasons, I've also removed the chimneys of the houses for the time being, so I can actually move them a little bit more backwards, because otherwise I have some issues with the cabin. But that's something that's going to be resolved in, you know, a few weeks, whenever I fancy. So if you do appreciate this all being put together with some weird and wacky commentary by myself, make sure you like and subscribe so you also don't miss out on the future videos for the final bits of the set. We're getting there, we're nearly done. Thank you for watching.